Top off your waters and get your butt cozy because you're about to settle in for an hour as you watch another DawnSetter Guild adventure. I almost said Dawn Guild on that almost flawless intro. Thanks for making your way through it. I almost suffered my way through it too. If you want to hear me actually get some of these right, description underneath you will hit you with the links of previous sessions, our Patreon, and our Discord where most of the chaos ensues. Last time, the stuff you may have missed. It was a lot of coming together and figuring things out. It was a bit of a talky session, but if you like that really good lore, that good character building, we met a few key characters on the board, the DawnSetter ship. That is captained by Captain James Duskthorn, a vampire Umbral lord who has now turned one of our party members into his vampire spawn. Our good boy Kaz. Xeris, Moira, and Trinda hit the galley where they met Ellie, the ship's very eccentric chef. He and to give them a little pertinent information on the ship itself, they are currently wrapping their heads around an interesting proposal and gift offer from the captain, which is the ship itself.
Yeah.
There are some events that have to unfold before that, and so we'll see what choices our party makes and if this ship is going to be their home someday. But until then, we left our crew right at lunchtime, as about this point, Kaz could be waking up.
Could be, and he will. So, yeah, in the interest of, yeah, I don't know, who knows. You're saying this is midday now?
Midday.
Oh, okay. Wait, I could be waking up.
Vampires, much like other, unlike most monster lore that you hear about vampires, in Dungeons and Dragons, vampires still need to sleep. Not as much. Most DMs play not as much as most. Some people play the Wakeless Dead. However, I'm gonna stick to the book on this one. They still need to sleep to some capacity in order to keep up their general energy. I mean, it's also a weird twist of fate, that a weird twist of biology, that even though your body worked one way originally, there's now stops producing a very important hormone that causes you to get tired. Maybe that's why they're so feral, is because they're just like hallucinating constantly, because their dream world is also their waking world, because their brain can't dump the cache data. But then again, it's a fantasy setting, so all this is totally moot.
Cache data.
It's all mute.
Okay, wait, so not as much. Like,
You still gotta sleep.
Yeah, but how many hours?
But normally it will not evoke levels of exhaustion.
Rad. Well, then I'm absolutely awake.
Yeah.
Sitting in a pile of dirt. It's midday out there, so even if there is a fog going, I feel like I can't go out there, is what you're saying.
Can't hit the sunlight, but now that it's currently day, as long as sun rays are hitting you, which the way light works is a particle in a wave, is going to be bouncing off any source it can, you will still be taking a disadvantage on all checks and attack rolls.
Oh, okay. But I wouldn't get zapped.
No, that is direct sunlight.
Bless. Okay, then yeah, sure. Let's do it. I dare to come out. I'm peeking at the freaking fog there, I guess.
Yep. The fog is light currently, but it's almost like it feels more like an ocean mist. It seems to be following the boat. It's not a thick fog yet. It's definitely not the thick fog that almost that ashen gray fog that you witnessed originally.
Okay. Scary. But I guess I dare. I don't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
So does he have to walk past us to make it to the... So, I mean, if we heard the footsteps of one Biggs, I'm sure we're looking in that direction. And
Well, Biggs went up to the deck.
Okay.
He's coming up from the bunk halls.
Okay. Cool.
I'm still talking to Ellie.
Still talking to Ellie.
Like...
Oh, Ellie.
And a decent chunk of the crew is now showing up.
Yeah.
So like the night crew you see them stirring a little bit, walking past and through the galley. They all look like they need their morning coffee, but they're going to look this way as long as the sun is up.
I'm going to try to learn everything that Ellie has to teach me.
Great. So in that case, it's going to be called a training check. So you're going to sit there in the kitchen with him, doing your best to understand how everything's going to go up. And the tricks of his trade, the secrets, if you will. So a training check is going to be a cooking check. And do you have proficiency in cooking?
I
would hope so.
Don't remember seeing that anywhere.
Okay.
There's a cooking on this.
No.
It should be on your bottom left.
It's much
if
like
you
using
do have
tools.
The proficiency.
So, for instance, if you were to use any type of vehicle checks or any type of tool checks or tinkering or things like that, there's proficiencies that you can get in certain skills that do not necessarily have an associated
I have a
line.
proficiency for eating, though. It's not listed either, but I just know I do.
But you know you do. Hey, it could come in handy. Who knows? So while you're in the kitchen with him, learning what you can, I want you to go ahead and roll. This is considered a cooking check, but you're going to be rolling a history check to try, or an investigation check to take it all in.
Pretty good.
11.
11. You're able to commit a decent. You're starting to understand what the mixing of flavors that he likes. He's kind of pulling off. Since he started with a melon base, he continues to make his gazpacho with just a lot of fruits and a lot of light vegetables to create kind of a nice little mushy fruit salad
Wow.
that he called a gazpacho for lack of a better make-up word.
Well, I definitely put in some good learning effort.
Great.
And now I'm eating what we
So
made.
the way that we're going to handle training checks is that I have a system that I've used for a long time, so we'll go ahead and adapt it, because it sounds like it's something you guys might want to take on. When you're training in but I will narrow it down to tool sets and skills, not necessarily checks, proficiencies. Those will be given by trainers, and because this is a trainer, and you're trying to train in cooking, you need 25 successes to become proficient in something.
Oh, boy.
So currently you have 1, and the way you pull off success is over 10 and under 10. The DC save is 10. If you fail it, you do not get a point towards your training. If you succeed it, you get, then you add 1 on the list and make it to 25, and you have proficiency now.
So
Wowza.
it's all kind of based on what we're trying to learn, that there may be a modifier or something.
Yeah.
Cool. Spooky.
Newbie advice question. Where would you suggest that I keep track of that? I mean, I
You
know
can put
that
it in your notes
Yeah.
piece. I don't
it
know if there'd be any other really kind of better.
that's smart things.
For a homebrew system like this, that's normally the best spot to land it. Is normally in
Should I
a
go
notes,
back
section,
to-
notes section.
Oh. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Cooking. One out of 25. Success.
Yes.
Guys, a skill tree?
Yep.
Love.
Ooh, I love it. I can't wait.
I can't wait.
So Wedge shows up with some of the night crew coming out of the bunk hall that you all stay in.
I was gonna say, but I come up. I walk
Kaz
over
shows
to my
up.
friends for sure.
Kaz is so Kaz rolls in, and some of the night crew is already stirring into the hallway, and a few of them are already working their way up.
Hey guys, how'd everybody sleep?
Not bad.
Yeah, we
How
slept.
about how is the dirt?
I mean, woke up in a pile of dirt, so it's still real. It's not a nightmare. It's real. So,
That's
Hear
what
that.
Brenda said.
what? Oh, did she?
I
Yeah.
feel that in my soul.
Yeah. Dang it! I forgot what I was gonna say. I had some other something. I don't know what it was. Jeez Louise. I
Have
mean,
you-
what did we like? What'd you guys like learn? I guess I don't know. What'd the captain say that was like different from what I heard?
I'm just wondering if you're hungry.
No, I like ate before bed.
That's
I
good.
Yeah, I think I'm good. I mean, I'm still like, I don't know, kind of restless, I guess, but no, I'm not like hungry. So
Cool.
yeah. But so, I mean, what do you say to you guys? You got to sacrifice yourself for the boat too, or something, or like, what's the deal?
Kind of the opposite. Though we have no credentials, he wants someone to run the boat after.
You're kidding.
I wish I were.
He's just gonna leave. Okay, because he gave me the choice, and yeah, you better believe I'm not trying to die for, you know. Yeah, I don't know. He gave me the choice, and I'm definitely like not trying to sacrifice myself for. I mean, who knows what? This all feels like so much bigger than me, but like, what? So in theory, like it'd just be like the four of us chilling on this boat.
Not ideally. We
Ellie says that we need at least 10. I didn't roll for remembering.
10 to 12,
10 to 12
I think.
people for running the ship.
Oh, okay, yeah, like for the key positions there.
So we need more than us either way.
So we were talking about trying to find people and also learning the different positions of what it takes to man the boat.
Yeah, to like crew a ship. I only know like names and stuff, and like I know like what they do, but I don't know like how to do it. So like, yeah, okay, word. I guess we got a ton to learn and stuff.
You have some knowledge, though.
I mean, if I'm being real, just stuff that I learned from like tutors and stuff, like stuff in books.
I mean, will it help us?
I would assume that
Some knowledge is better
knowledge
than
is
none.
better than none.
So we should get some of that knowledge.
Yes, well, it appears that Trinda is interested in being a galley cook, potentially, and
We have to learn a lot of different skills so that we can teach maybe some other homies.
I think part of what we need to ask the captain is if there's any way that we can either try recruiting sooner than later so that those who have the skills more fully are excuse me, are the ones that are doing the training, and we are merely.
You're gonna talk some people into coming on the vampire ship?
They don't need. All right. Well, maybe you won't if that's the way that you're going to pitch things. I don't know.
Xeris is right though. Like we can't, can't like get to the tower, have everybody die, and then there's just four of us because then we're like stuck there. So like, yeah, we do. You're right. We gotta start bringing people on sooner.
So, I guess let's go see if it's visiting hours with old Captain Duskthorn currently, and if it is, we'll speak with him, and if not, we'll do some of this training and observing that we're interested in. Does that sound fair?
Absolutely.
All right.
It is still midday.
Midday.
Sun is high.
So
That's true. And he's surely a night boy only.
I feel like
You're in danger in the mid of the sun.
I mean,
We can't just walk up and out with you.
Maybe.
Kaz is looking real eyes sunken in, gaunt in the middle of the day.
Jeez. Yeah, I mean, I just like, I thought I was never gonna like see sunlight again. So like, this fog's kind of cool, but also I don't feel like great. So yeah, I don't know.
It is the captain's quarters. You have to walk out to get there.
Yeah,
So
and we're out right now. Like,
Well, we
You're in
were
the galley.
In the galley.
Hey,
oh,
We're
Ellie,
safe-ish.
do you have
Perks up as he's got his hand deep in like some banana mash.
anyone? Ugh, gross. Do you don't lick it? Okay.
It's delicious.
Do you have, or is there someone on this crew? We need to sleep so that we need our schedules to be in sync, So, is there anyone that can help us fall asleep? Because I will not. I'll just lay in bed and I won't be.
I feel like that breakfast wine might do the trick.
I guess.
Trend is not wrong. In fact, there's a couple ideas that I can help you with. One of them, a good old, I like to call it the reverse alarm clock. I hit you in the back of the head with an alarm clock.
it's reverse. It's coming from
All right. Okay. That's one.
Option 2.
Yes.
Obviously you can get as sloshy as you need to, and that'll put you out.
Right.
Number 3 is I have some sleep aids, a little bit of
chamomile tea, some really nice warm.
Yeah, I think that's what he was asking for. So yeah,
Maybe, I mean, I don't know, is Biggs and what's the
Wedge.
other one's name? Wedge. I mean, Wedge, he was casting magic. There might be a chance that
The sleep.
I would just, yeah. I don't want to have a hangover. I don't want to have a headache. And I also don't want to go to sleep on a full bladder of chamomile tea. So maybe I'm going to go and see if Wedge can potentially aid us in that way.
Wedge is currently sitting in the galley, just like trying to wake up. He has about an entire pint's worth of coffee that has an empty vial of blued next to it.
Hello, Wedge.
Morning.
Unfortunately, right? I was curious, do you have in your I don't know if you're a sorcerer or a wizard or
Nope, got it the first time.
sorcery. I had a thought. You wouldn't happen to be able to cast a sleep spell on our group here, would you?
No, but I have Biggs has a grenade for that.
Biggs has a grenade. We have to have a grenade.
what, they'll like put you to sleep?
Mm-hmm. It's smoke. Like it'll just. If you don't fight it, it'll do the trick.
Let's
Sleep
go.
grenade.
That doesn't sound like sleep. That sounds like getting like knocked out, and I feel like maybe that like you wouldn't feel good when you woke up.
I
Like,
think
if
I'd
had to
feel a
guess.
lot better than if I was hit in the back of the head with what I'm assuming is a cast iron pan, Ellie.
He holds it up and it says alarm clock
Yeah,
engraved in the
right,
bottom.
yeah. So, I mean, I don't know. Is everyone okay with that idea of just hot boxing in the room?
I was
for
one
a
of the first people to fall for the reverse alarm clock.
I'm gonna take some of that breakfast wine to go.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not like super sleepy, so like, yeah, I'll let you guys like do your thing, and then
All
I'll
right.
just.
Well, we're also doing this for you, Cass.
For you,
So
Kaz.
just
So that we can
making
all wake
sure
up
that
together.
your schedule lines up with ours would be good. Because we're
oh,
trying.
you're saying like don't? Yeah, I mean, I don't think that would be a problem.
It's daytime right now. We're trying to sleep now so that we can get up later and hang out with you. Cool.
I got that. Yeah,
Sweet.
like sure, I can do extra sleep, I guess.
Okay. And I just kind of
I don't
like
know, what am I
turn,
missing
and
here?
Xeris
Like,
is just like,
my guy
I
doesn't
thought
need
it
to
was clear that we're like trying to help him.
No, okay, I'm
But
Tyler the player.
No,
is
you're good.
confused.
You're
I
good.
thought I didn't have to sleep that much, so I thought I could just like.
Well, if you do, I just was like, Xeris is just making sure that like when we wake up, you're not going to be like, time to go to bed. That's all. That's
right,
all.
and I thought I wouldn't be. I don't know. Maybe that's why I was playing that way. My
You're
bad.
good. Yeah,
Word.
Xeris is like,
Either way, I can go back to sleep.
He is
Like,
currently on the night shift schedule.
yeah, okay. That's all Xeris
okay.
needed.
Good deal.
You are not. You've been up for about 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, so I'm ready to get
Well.
grenaded.
Word.
All right, I'll send Biggs your way, and he'll just get cozy. And when you hear the hissing, just don't be afraid.
Right. Thank
Take
you.
a deep breath.
Okay. All right. Well, there we go. Yeah, sounds good.
Great.
I'm always excited for an extra nap.
You'll make your way back down to your bunk room. The rest of the night crew is now shambling back out of their holes and their hovels, and making their way past you up towards the galley. And then you hear the big thudding feet of Biggs coming your way. You
I
gotta-
never wake up.
What was that?
And then you get the knocking at the door.
Yeah, go for it.
And he opens it per the norm, not big, too big for the door itself. But he's holding, sure enough, a cask, a small cask in his hand, and he's got a rope ready to pull.
Thank you for your services.
I'm gonna get comfy.
And he rips the rope, and it tears off the wax seal, like the wax covering that's on the top. It just unwinds it, or unwinds the rope, yanking the wax off. And he rolls it in and slams the door. Then
I hope that this doesn't have any sort of hallucinating effects. The horrors of my past
Roll a
are
con
not one I
save.
want to visit again.
As he slips into madness.
Con save?
save.
Hey, we'll take it. An 18 for me.
And I take it I'm not in the room. I'm with like other night crew. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
17.
12.
12.
Shouldn't have drank that wine.
Ty goes to the runner. You all are able to use it. You're all able to embrace it easily, and it doesn't necessarily take you out. Like you're able to, like, okay, I'm gonna lay into this and breathe a little bit.
Sweet.
As the hours move on, Kaz, you start getting affiliated with the crew a little, like as much as you want to.
Yeah.
The large helmswoman is at the helm, and Raish is there until up until the evening, like the dusk hits.
Word.
And so you see he's running the helm until the night crew shows up.
Wait, so the big lady is a vampire?
She's not.
Oh, okay.
But she's on
Sorry,
the night crew.
she's doing it and then leaves. Okay, I thought
No,
it was
Raish
the-
is doing it. She shows up as the night crew. She's not a vampire though.
Oh, wow,
Yeah,
The
she's
more
just
you know.
night crew.
Well, sheesh. Okay, so sea shanty times are had.
Yep.
But is there any, like, I mean, I guess there wouldn't be. Just if anybody was playing an instrument or something, but I wouldn't imagine so because they're just singing as they like work.
They're singing as they
work.
play.
Yeah.
Though there's a couple, like one of the riggers has a harmonica,
Oh, that's
so
cool.
he's running rope.
Word. Listen, that's just me selfishly. Like, I have that yarding skill, but I have yet to use it anywhere
Yeah.
in this campaign, and I'm just trying to play something at some point, blow off some steam.
I mean, hey, Shanty's a good way to do it. You don't have a role on the crew, so it'd just be kind of you watching them and kind of hanging out with them, talking, understanding, chatting a bit.
Yeah, it's true. I feel like because I can like climb up and down masts and stuff, whoever's doing certain things with like sails or whatever, like I don't know, I could stand to learn some knots, I think.
Sure.
So that's what we'll
Running with
yeah,
the riggers.
those are some things. Do I need to roll a training thing for that? Let's go.
So he is braving the fog currently to learn this, or it's night? It's not nighttime yet.
It is creeping. The closer we get to evening, the thicker it gets.
Right.
Right.
Gotcha.
And so as soon as it turns ashen gray, he's able to leave the
Able to go.
leave. He's still taking half on his ability checks because the sun is out,
Okay.
Sure.
but it is not direct sunlight at this point.
Gotcha.
But that's just ability. That's not on me training right now.
Counts.
Oh, okay. So I got to roll this twice.
Yes.
Here we go. What's the... So training, you say it's under like...
There's gonna be acrobatics because
Oh,
you're
okay.
learning how to rope rig.
Joke's on you. That's a +6. So we're going to go... Okay, that's a 13. And then... Oh, brother.
Woof.
Okay, a 9. So 15.
Got the success.
Okay, thank you.
One on the board.
Let me add that to my notes here.
Yeah.
So
good
that would also
job.
be considered a vehicle check because it is about running running a naval vehicle.
Okay, word. So I have to, like... So I roll again.
Depends
And
on what
both of
type.
these.
I would consider this a training check towards naval vehicles.
Okay, let's do it. I just want
Yeah.
to keep rolling.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know we haven't done a lot of dice throwing the past couple sessions.
Okay, training.
About to do a lot.
Sales /
Only the last one. And we said that.
Yeah.
'Cause it was a lore fellow.
It was.
We lored it up.
25. Okay, now let's do the vehicle one. Is what is it again?
It's going to be the same thing, but this is towards understanding and operating naval or vehicles, naval vehicles.
But so it wouldn't be acrobatics again.
It's going to be so because what it is, the nature of what the skill is. It's going to be an acrobatics check, but it's considered to be a naval vehicle check.
Okay,
But you're going to be
sick.
using the acrobatics
Number.
number, yeah, the modifier and the proficiency to go with it.
So the last one I did was for like sales / mast work, and this one's for naval vehicles in general.
Yep.
Okay, here we go. Okay, so 12. Ooh, nat 20, but it's 12. So 18.
You hate to see those go to waste.
It's true.
Oh, because the disadvantage
Yeah.
is that what's happening.
Yeah.
Getting just a little sunburned.
It's a little
Sizzle.
tired, but I'm still learning stuff. Okay. Vehicles in general. Okay, only 24 more to go apiece. Saved. Cool.
Picking up skills while we're sleeping. I like it.
Yep.
Trying.
So now, you all get a good knock on the door. And it's like you just closed your eyes. Unlike the stress sleep, which is like eyes closed, eyes open, this one is eyes closed. Oh my lord, what day is it?
Yeah. So this is an afternoon nap vibe.
Yeah.
Sweaty and just.
Who am I? What's going on?
What's happening? I need water. Just, yeah.
You're dehydrated. You're creaking your neck because you slept so hard. You've got a weird headache.
Not me. I always feel good after any sleeps.
It's-
I get up.
Especially wine-induced sleeps.
I open the door for Biggs.
What's that, baby?
And he's got 3 cups of black tea.
Oh, I was hoping for some snacks. Thank you.
Poor Biggs.
Yeah, what did he do?
Just sets it down and turns around and leaves.
Yeah, definitely take the black tea and pound it.
It helps you pep up a little bit over the remainder of the cup. But the activeness of the crew can be heard from the decks, and we are in full night swing. And the fog has lifted. However, the fog has settled to around the ship and not up like it normally is. And it extends out decently far at night. It makes it incredibly hard to track this ship.
Right.
Spooky pirates.
Kaz has spent most of the day swinging from ropes and learning knots.
Nice.
As you all welcome to the galley, yet again, it feels a little more like a pub now. You know, there's people playing on different instruments. They're singing not just shanties but actual songs.
There we go.
Yep.
That's what we're looking for.
And some of the day crew is there enjoying themselves before they head off to crash. They've got their night rations, as you know, alcohol and limes to stave off the scurvy.
Suppose we should go and talk to the captain if he's available.
Yeah, let's try that first. Make sure we grab Kaz wherever he's at. Kind of force him to join the conversation.
Force.
What up, Kaz?
I was gonna say, do I just swing in
Yep.
from somewhere?
Bet.
What's up, you guys? I feel way better. I don't know about you, probably not, but like I feel really good now.
What
The
are
color
you
is still
doing?
missing from his face. However, his eyes aren't as sunken and his cheeks aren't as gaunt. He's now got some fullness to himself, even though the color isn't quite there.
What'd you do while we were sleeping?
I mean, I don't know if you saw me just like swinging on that rope, really cool, but like I know how to do that, and I learned like a couple knots. Like I'm still trying to learn the monkey's fist because that one's got like lots of. There's like too many tendrils. I don't know. I'm still working on that one, but like I don't know. I know like more than a slip knot, which was all that I knew before. So
The
like,
helmswoman bellows out, "He's done a pretty good job this time around. It's been nice seeing him swing around."
what's her name?
Never asked.
Oh, I was gonna be like, hey, thanks, so and so. But
What's
you're right.
your
I did
name?
never ask,
Yeah, you guys
so
have never
I
known.
can't do that bit.
She's
You're
just
right.
been watching.
Hey, man.
Hey, thank you.
What's your name?
My name's Kindra. What's yours?
Trinda. And I love
Hey,
you.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Hey, that was really nice of you, Kendra. Thank you.
I like to call out compliments when they're deserved.
Oh, you have one for me?
I like your hair.
I like the way you were leading the music the other night.
I'm glad you noticed that.
Hmm.
Yeah, the boys need to stay on beat, and I'd like to keep them in tow.
I know about that.
You can see that on the rungs of the helm, her handprint is molded into it. Like that's how strong her grip is that she's molded into the rungs on the
Life
large.
goals, man.
Yeah,
Moira's looking at that like,
I get it. I get it now.
Yeah, so like, listen, let's go talk to the captain. But I'm gonna be super real with you guys. I'm kind of scared to talk to that guy again. Like, it was a really intimidating conversation, and I just
Yeah.
yeah.
I felt pretty scared the last time we talked to him too. My stomach felt twirly.
The bright purple light gets brighter and brighter.
Ooh. Let's do this.
I don't know. I'm like glad I don't have to do it alone. So thanks, guys. Yeah, thank you.
Moira's like, don't spook it. Don't acknowledge.
Let it happen. Let it happen.
Yeah, Xeris will just walk kind of a little bit quicker than everything. Because just beneath it all, I just am only thinking of the impending doom for the Enclave back home.
Yeah.
That I am just getting further away from and more helpless.
Yeah.
And yeah, just walk it. So
With that sense of motivation, at least the spurred on motivation, you get up to the door, and yet again it opens by itself. The captain is yet again behind his desk, mask adorned, smoke on the ground, candles lighting the space with a few magical lanterns, adding colored ambiance to the setting. He's in his large coat. His hair is waved like it normally is, and his eyes are that sharp blue, but not necessarily their predatory blue.
Come in.
You like moving your foot through it, kind of. Okay, that was an invitation, I guess.
yeah, that counts.
Not bad.
You make it in. All right, same setup. The glass cases on the side of these artifacts and weapons and items that he's collected on his sails. The one large map up against the other wall with books surrounding it and other styles of furniture. There's the sitting and lounging furniture in the middle, and there's some chandeliers, or there's a chandelier over the top and some candelabras up against the back of the corner against the captain's glass, and his glass is this very beautiful stained glass design of blacks and dark colors that are probably meant to distort a lot of the sunlight.
Welcome back.
We've taken the time to think about what you offered to us, and we would like to accept. And with that acceptance, we would also like permission to begin finding replacements for the crew, and with your approval, adding to the current roster on the ship, so that when the time comes, we can use the DawnSetter to her fullest abilities to use the pathways that you will create.
I accept.
We have a few offerings to give you. They may not be much. And I pull the map out.
Mm-hmm.
Grabbed this from Captain Luteris's quarters. Has markings across the
Unfurls it on his desk as you're talking.
across the land. I don't entirely know what they are. However, I fear that there is some intention to inflict damage and pain and dominion over various druidic conclaves across the land.
There's more marks than that.
I know that he also is a member of the cult of Halphus. I'm not sure if those have any bearing to that either, but...
These are all dungeons.
Dungeons, as in...
He's marking the way to the hells.
That is the first offering we have. And then look to
I
Myra.
guess I'm next. So I'll step up towards his desk and pull out the box, put it down, and slide it over. You said you could teach me to be a blade.
His eyes, his expression shifts. You found it.
Ooh.
Where did you find it?
It's stashed away.
Yeah, this one was actually in the same area that we were kept in.
A box of unknown value. This is a gift I was not expecting. But I owe you gratitude for it. I'll teach you what I can. And I'll teach you what you need to be to sail these waters as liberators. You'll carry the moniker that they put on you. We may be pirates, but that's not a name I gave us. We're simply a crew. What you decide to do with your flag and this ship will be your choice. Thank you.
Just kind of nods and steps back.
He reaches out for it and grabs the obsidian box and he pulls it over gently and sets it down. Two left. I'm so close. He grabs it and he starts praying to the sun that gives life, to the waters that move our hearts and souls. And his hand starts to burn as a radiant spell begins to be cast from it.
Whoa.
Give me the wish I so desire. Bring upon the end of constraint. Unravel and unobtain. To this I ask Solara and Selene. His hand bursts into a white fire as he snaps the top open, and inside is a rock, a gemstone, like crystal. It's a crystalline growth of some sort, and it sparkles like pure rainbow. It shimmers, it glows, it shines, and then as his hand is burning, he picks it up with the other one. What you're witnessing is the fragment of the most powerful wish spell ever cast. Out of all the 100 marks, this is number 98. I have 2 left, thank you. Finally, the flame goes out as he flicks his hand, and charred marks are left. Lay that warning to you guys. Radiance isn't a friend to us.
Yes, sir.
So, you wish to be a blade? Then we begin tonight. He slides his chair back, picks up the box, walks over to his map, and runs his finger down, or across and down a grid, and you see the map distort itself to become a pocket dimension. And inside he sets it down, and there's the other 98 shards. He closes it back up the opposite direction, and it seals itself. I guess it's time we stretch our legs. He walks across you all he walks across the space of his office, puts his hand up against the glass, grabs a cutlass, grabs a revolver, holsters it, slings the sword out, sheaths it, and then adds it to his belt. You ready? Good. Let's go. He steps forward and he closes the door for a moment, and then opens it again, and you're in a black throne room. A black and red throne room with a large seat at the head, but it is this tiled dark granite marble all over the floor, with large red running rug and carpet that tapers its way from the throne towards you.
Welcome to my citadel. Part of my lair, around us constantly. We will fight here.
He steps through, and as soon as his foot hits the tile, chandeliers, sconces, everything lights ablaze with a soft white and red light echoing from it. And from his chair, a single blue gem up at the top glows with the same intensity as his eyes.
I am an Umbral Lord, and this is my domain. Prepare yourselves.
He steps out, hits his mask. It unhooks, the smoke billowing out, unlatches it, stretches his neck, and you see that primal jaw show up. Or that incredibly predatory jaw show up.
It's nice to let loose sometimes.
Holds it, pulls out the gun.
Shall we?
Roll initiative.
Hey, there we go. We're so back.
I'm like a...
Oh man, 12. It hovered on the nat 20 so hard. It's all ooh, think. Gross.
12 for me as well. What's your dex? Way high. Never mind. I forget. You're
I was gonna say
friggin'
my
vampire now.
initiative was +4, so it was 8 and 4.
Okay, which one's initiative? This one?
No, this one. There.
So what you roll?
13, sir.
Nice.
I got a 6.
Oh, shoot. I didn't even want to learn.
Didn't even want to be here.
No, if there's a roll to do bad on, it's surely this one.
Trenda, what'd you get?
13. 10
Yes.
plus 3.
I got 12.
12 for me as well.
6. That was easy.
That's what he's about to say after one round of combat.
Wipe.
After
That was
all,
easy.
Yeah,
As level 1s face the Umbral Lord.
Yep.
yeah,
No.
TPK.
Here it comes. So he's standing in the center of his domain, in the center of his throne room, his citadel. And the door is open and waiting for you. And he simply just stands there. Sword out, gun pulled.
Can I like look at everybody and like kind of be like, please let's go through together? Like that's what my eyes are saying.
Oh, we're still on the inside. We're still in his office.
Yep.
Yeah, walk through,
We exchange glance.
grip
Yeah.
the staff, and take a step.
Okay. I was going to be like, is there anything in his office that we should like try and take with us? But
Yeah, nothing that
I'm gonna
he-
beat him with his own velvet
Yeah.
cushion.
Yes.
That'll show
Yeah.
him. I took his inkwell. Splash.
oh, look, a steak.
Ooh, what's that doing here? Oh.
As you all stroll through, he doesn't move.
Sorry, I missed it. He doesn't move.
He doesn't move. He just stands in the middle. You see him just grip his sword slightly, and that's it.
Oh boy, it's
that
a
case-
trick.
Trinda, you're up.
Be bold. Throw them dice.
To do what? Just stab him? Give him a little stabbing
Little
with my little daggers?
You could do that. You could
stab in the
sing him a
right in the
song.
thigh
you could
meat.
sing us a
Like
song to
stabbing.
inspire us.
That's true.
That could be a feature. to
Sing
use.
us a song.
That's true.
Sing us the song.
Because I
you're the
also think I
halfling
have
gal.
Party bard of ours.
Not bad. Not
We
bad.
need inspiration because we're staring at damnation, and I hope that we'll come out
Great.
alive.
I can inspire another creature within 60
Need a full
feet that can
cover.
see or hear me. Are you guys creatures?
They
You
are
are.
Hey, we-
Perfect.
some of the night.
And then you guys can gain one of my bardic inspiration dice, 1d6, once within the next hour when the creature fails a d20 test. Then you can roll a bardic inspiration die and add the number rolled. So let me try that.
Hey, you just start playing the ukulele.
I certainly do. I sing them a little song to help them move along.
He goes, good. Your party needs you. When your team is in desperate measure, what will you do? You should be playing to inspire. You should show them in their hearts they can achieve anything.
Oh, thank goodness.
And then he dashes. At the end of before you can move, he dashes and he is dead in the face of Moira.
Oh.
And his dash is in this domain, he moves with shadow.
Mm-hmm.
He just moves and he's there. What will you do with the inspiration laid out in front of you? Where you're up.
I'm up. I rolled a 6.
Yep. You have an opportunity of reaction. He's left himself wide open and moved into your space.
You guys, I do not want to swing a sword at this guy.
You have an opportunity attack.
Okay. Do I just roll to hit? That's okay.
This is horrifying. Something's
It really
wrong.
is. I have
This is the
so
only
much apprehension right
Yes. The only good answer was singing. He was impressed. That's it. Listen to my song,
And I
senpai.
continue to inspire.
now. Okay. Just to hit is just plus dex?
Yep.
Yeah?
It's plus your
it's-
weapon,
Yeah, so you're trying to hit him with the great axe.
If you're curious, he has a
yeah.
plus
Yes,
15
plus
on
4.
initiative.
Got it.
of course.
And
Um,
I rolled a 9.
Nice.
Or
22
24.
to hit.
22 to hit?
Yeah.
That hits.
Wow.
Nice.
Oh, I'm
Ooh.
scared.
Yeah, you panic
Okay,
throw.
yeah.
Like,
Just maybe I think probably would be a push back if
Uh-huh.
it got right up in my face.
sure.
I don't know if that's roll to hit or roll to push or what.
I would be I'd probably call that an improvised. No, I guess it'd be a same damage as.
It's still the axe, it's just not the bladey part.
Yeah, it's gonna be the same damage as your axe, just it's gonna be non-lethal.
Okay.
Ooh, that's good. So 1d12
Roll
plus
bludgeoning.
2.
Still bludgeoning.
A 9.
9. Great.
Call it.
You did it. Okay.
Now the ship really is ours.
Yeah.
You shove him and he catches his foot on the back and he goes, good. Because now it's actually his turn. So you got your attack of opportunity. And he reaches past your guard and grabs you by the shirt.
No.
So he's going to roll to grapple. Go ahead and roll a strength save.
Okay.
Or a dex save, I'm sorry.
Good luck.
You said a dex save?
Yeah, dex save.
I think that's a 9. Let me double check though.
What do you
Yeah,
think,
it's a 9.
Nice.
With the plus 2.
That is not... That is what we like to call in the biz not high enough. So he grabs you.
Wait, I'm inspired.
You are.
How does it work?
You add a d6 to that roll. You can roll a d6.
But then it's gone, right?
Yeah, once you
You
use
only
it,
get it once.
I think. Yeah,
It's
once
Oh,
within
I
the
don't
next
think
hour.
that adding a d6 to a 9 is even worth it, but
He said, yeah, probably don't.
Just shake his
Okay.
head no.
okay.
So his large taloned glove grapples your shirt.
Uh-huh.
Where is it? Where is it? And he throws you across the room.
Yikes.
Oh boy.
Takes the opportunity to fling you like a rag doll throw a dex save as you fly through the air.
15.
15. Well, good job. You braced for impact,
Yeah.
which means you're only going to be taking the amount of fall damage that you would be accruing. You didn't go up high, you went far. So you're going to take 4 damage.
4 damage?
Yep. As your body hits the ground and skids across the floor, now in prone.
Us level 1, folks. Us honest level 1, folks. That's about too many.
And then moves again to get in your face.
Oh my gosh.
And so now he is right above you with his sword held at your neck.
Where is it? You are an Asimar. Find your spark. There is a power inside you you will not let out. Why?
And he slams his cutlass into the ground next to you, and it cracks the ground around it, and you can feel it shake behind you.
Why are you holding back?
She's just
Fine.
absolutely
And he grabs
confused.
you, and he reaches down and grabs you and skids you across the floor.
Jeez.
This is
2 damage.
You don't get to try and defend nothing.
Yeah,
I
it's
was
just like
like, not even a
friction,
dex
burn.
save. No?
Nope.
Okay.
You're in prone, so unfortunately he's just sliding you.
Okay.
So he then shifts yet again over in front of you.
Oh no. I hate. You don't have to throw me. You can do whatever you want to me.
You can just tell me what you want me to
Yeah,
do.
for real. You tell me to sink into the floor. So,
You wanted your ability to choose, to find your own path.
I nod.
A knot. A knot is it? That's all you have?
Yes, sir. Jeez.
And he uses Sickening Ray.
Oh, what does that do?
He uses Sickening Ray and he fires it past your face. So Sickening Ray comes out of his eyes and it fires out, and what it would have done to you
Lordy.
is would have done 2d10 plus 5 necrotic damage, and you would have been poisoned until his next turn.
No.
So it hits the back wall and starts melting it.
Oh.
Yes, sir. I understand I have a power position over you, but you wanted to choose this life!
And he grabs you and chucks you. Go ahead and roll a dex save.
Oh no. You guys. What is happening to our hood? We're looking at 21.
Great, you managed to stay on your feet as you land. You catch yourself.
Sick.
All that rope training paid off. You land and hit the feet like one hand down. Like, yep.
Love it.
And now it's Xeris' turn.
He doesn't freaking
He only has 2.
Zorp in front of me.
He doesn't have to. He's out of movement technically. And
Sick. How far away from?
you all walked in together, which means I'm assuming it went like Trinda, you, Kaz, and then Moira. So 2 of them are missing, and he's right here.
So he's just kind of.
You guys are in engaged range if you want it.
Sick.
him.
So I'm gonna say, Shalene, if you will allow the metagaming of before I stepped in, I had my shield in one
I'll
hand
give it to
and
you.
my staff in the other.
If this is a real fight, you're all dead already. So like,
100%. Yeah, I will shillelagh my staff and just make a sweep. Not trying to go head, not trying to go legs, just center mass
center mass right to the body.
attempt. I'd probably miss. Yeah, only a 10.
Only a 10.
Only a 10.
You go straight for a center mass.
Wait!
Not.
Forget that.
Oh,
I'm using my inspiration dice.
Don't do it.
And it wasn't worth it. Make it 13.
you swing a little
It's
harder.
about using the dice.
Finding the
that's
rhythm,
true.
you found that you took a little more movement, cut on your
Yeah.
heels, and swung in with that archdruid staff you got. And he just blades sideways on it as it catches the side of his cutlass, and it feels like you hit a cement wall. It vibrates back in your hands.
A brave and bold move. But it's going to be worthless if you can't connect and if you don't find a poignant way to strike. You are a multifaceted individual with a mind to offer. Do better than that. Think better than that.
Kaz, you're up.
Oh, geez. I want to rush. I mean, Yeah, whatever. Freaking sword drawn. Let's just dash on in there. Yeah, truly. Here we go. This is going to be wild. Okay, does a 23 hit.
Yes.
Nice. We're going in. Give me
Yeah.
that 1d6 plus 4. So it's still just a short sword. Here we go. Oi, 6.
6 damage.
Yes.
Good job.
Hey.
You catch him right along the back of the side, and you see his coat tear and get his skin, and then you just watch everything seal back up. Not bad. Not bad. Moira.
Okay. As she's getting up, she's gonna cast Bless on herself.
Okay.
So basically, I can do better at attacking things.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
But weirdly, I actually want to go attack the glowing crystal above his throne.
All right.
So I'm gonna run for that.
Cool.
Wait a sec.
I don't know if it does anything, but it was of note.
Yeah.
So
There's an aesthetic note.
yeah.
DM said it, so.
Yeah, I'm into it.
Okay. Do I roll to hit? Is that how this works?
Roll to hit. Roll not to suck, essentially.
I got a dirty 20.
Great.
Nice.
Totally connects.
Cool.
Roll damage on it.
Okay. Nine.
You collide with it, and you watch part of it crack a little bit right above the throne. And he's going to take a legendary action.
What?
He's going to take a legendary action, and he zips across the room to get right behind you. He goes, "You're thinking. That's good. That's very good." He's not going to use the attack on you. He's just going to get behind you.
Ah.
So it's his turn, and he's right in front of you now. Or he's right behind you. And this time, he holds his hand up towards you, like right on your back, and uses hold person. Gotta find what the save is.
Gross.
Wisdom save.
Meanwhile, the whole time, Trinda's just like, oh, like singing. stuff.
Everyone is so impressed, so why am I still super stressed?
What'd you get?
I got a 2.
A 2?
I got a halfling 1.
the old halfling one.
Except without the luck.
Great. In that case, you immediately just freeze in place. And he leans up into your ear. You are now completely powerless. There's nothing you could do to stop me to do whatever I wanted to you. To kill your entire party, your friends slain, and nothing you can do to stop it. Find it. Use it. Don't be afraid of it!
And he throws her again.
Nope, he doesn't. He just leaves her helpless.
Oh,
He just stands there and holds her.
He then turns around. He then
kinda
zips
nice when
away.
you think about it.
He zips away in front of Trinda. He goes, "What is your next move as someone who's here to assist, to help? You've done nothing but help your whole life. And finally, other people's lives depend on it yet again. What are you going to do?"
I'm going to cast a minor illusion cantrip,
Nice.
and I'm going to put that little box in her head so that hopefully she somehow gets inspired by it. I
Great.
don't know.
The box?
You need to be looking for the other obsidian, whatever they are, right?
He does.
But
his
isn't
thing.
that what you're asking her to look for?
Nope.
Okay, well, minor illusion of,
It's a bird flying into his face. It's something to make him jump.
I don't know, guys. Is somebody hurt? I can cure your wounds a little bit.
Moira is, and so's Kaz.
I can do a healing word, or I can touch you with a cure wound.
Maybe a healing word since they're.
Just right. 60 feet away.
Yeah.
Okay. Who wants a little healing?
I don't need really.
I am at 8 out of 14. So
was
it's
gonna
not
say-
bad, but it's nice.
There you go.
Okay.
Actually, I'm
Kill
not
Moira.
even hurt because I landed that save. So
That's
yeah,
true.
Let's do
definitely,
a little
definitely
healing
Moira.
word from Moira.
Okay.
How do I do it?
1d4.
This one's actually 2d4.
2d4.
plus 2. Yeah.
Get wrecked.
So you can use this too if you want. And this one if you want. One of those is exploding.
Is it exploding?
One's exploding. Roll that one again. It's exploding
Again?
again.
Do it again.
Wow, you're
I'm
gonna have
probably full health.
She's gonna supercharge you. There you go.
There it is.
16 out of
So
14.
6 plus 8,
Yeah, you're full.
and then plus 2.
Sounds like you're full.
Yes, you're supercharged.
You're welcome.
That is a super effective healing word.
300% power.
And that's a
Damn.
cantrip. That's not a
I'll be-
spell.
No, that was a spell.
That's a spell.
Oh, okay. So okay.
Excellent. And then he zips away, and and now he's right up in your face, Zaris. He zips behind you. You've been running for a long time. Now you finally step forward, and look what happens. Your entire enclave is in trouble.
Before he's done speaking, I'm going to cast command, and there's no way in hell that he doesn't
Save
beat
it.
this save.
You
But
never know.
We got to try.
Yep.
Yeah,
It
I'm
could
going
You
to...
could.
I am going to say to him the same thing that I said to Captain Luteris.
Okay.
Grovel.
What's the
Zaris
DC?
gives no poops.
It's... Yeah, make it up. Just kidding. It's 12. So I'm assuming you'd have to roll negative for me to even... Because there's no way you don't have a plus.
Is it a wisdom?
It's a wisdom.
Does a 24 clear?
That'll do
Dang
it.
it.
That'll do it.
I believed.
I was so...
I thought it was gonna work.
Excellent. Good. The tactics are going to be needed if you are all to succeed. Think not of yourself, think together.
And he moves again.
Quick, throws Zaris across the room.
And he immediately comes up with a clash of swords against you.
Okay.
He just shows up, and he's clashing against it.
Jeez.
And now he's going to use something called Grave Strike.
What are these fancy? You hitting me with these fancy things.
These
I don't
fancy-
know about this. I'm but a lowly fighter.
All right, you're gonna you're not gonna roll. You're gonna add 4 to your DC because you guys are your AC because you guys are clashed.
Okay.
Does a 25 hit?
Unfortunately, yes. Even with that boost, like I was 20, so
I rolled
25.
high.
Okay,
so-
well, my AC 16.
Oh, plus. I thought you were saying you were a base 20. I was like,
No, that'd be
holy
insane.
crap.
As a level 1, that's crazy.
So his blade takes on a black tone and tinge to it. However, his eyes start glowing intensely, but then they simmer down and the tinge goes away. But he still follows through with the hit.
Okay.
Basically, he took off all the necrotic damage you were about to eat.
Oh, well, joke's on him. I have a defense against that, so.
You got a resistance, but even resisting against 5d8s worth of necrotic damage is a lot. All right, in that case, you are going to take 10 damage.
Wow.
And he just slashes, breaking your guard and just impaling you across the body.
Wow. Wow.
I mean, do I have to wait my turn, or can I do weird stuff to?
You have to wait your
have to wait your
turn.
turn.
Because I don't know how I would help with my stuff then if it's not going to like sit in the way of somebody else's.
You did great.
Okay.
You supported your
Yeah.
your tank
This is-
when they
Thinking
needed
about
it.
my next move.
This is the pain of the
idea-
level 1 times.
against the CR18.
It's
Yeah.
true. I will also say, what is it? 1 turn is equal to 6 seconds is
Yeah.
the thing, right? So
So-
theoretically, when it does get around to you, it's not like that much time has passed since I just got slashed. As
No,
an
it's
example.
like happening
or
really
I
quickly.
could do something and the next person could potentially hop on that move.
Yep,
Good to know. Thanks for the learning.
we got you.
Yup.
And it's also a representation of how fast a legendary creature can get around, especially in a space where he has every benefit in the book.
Yeah.
And while they continue to learn, we're going to throw the bookmark right here in the tale of the DawnSetter Guild. However, we're going to try something new. Everyone level up.
Mid-fight?
Mid-fight.
What?
Sweet.
Catch you next time after they've done a little leveling and continued to get it handed to them by an Umbral Lord.
Yeah.